right, so today I'm going to read to you the story of Stone Soup. I am going to have the story pulled up, so at any point, if you want to pause this video and you want to get a family member and y'all want to read this together, then feel free to do that, or you can listen to me read it. It doesn't matter. But I do want to start. We're going to read this the next couple days because it's kind of a long play. So we have the characters here. So if I were reading this in class with some friends, like each person would have either one or two roles. And when it came time, you would say your part. And so we're going to you're going to listen to me just kind of go through this. This is a folk tale play. So a folk tale means it's an old story that people used to tell. And so the story would change a little bit about Stone Soup. And so Stone Soup is an old folk tale book about a lady who captures some children, and they have to keep a big secret. And it says the moral of the story. A story's moral is a lesson it teaches, often about how to act towards others. As you read, look for what the villagers learn and what the play's moral is. So for us, the word that we would typically hear is what is the theme or what is the message of this story, okay? So this is what we call our cast of characters. It tells me who the characters are, and sometimes it even describes them a little bit so I understand who they are before I start reading. So we have scene one. It says a village in the country. So in my mind, I'm going, okay, they're in a country in a little small village. That's what I picture. A long time ago, 3 soldiers trudged home from war through a forest. What do we think trudged means? Yeah, like they walked really hard and trudged through the mud. Now, I will not read the part holding his stomach, but I would act it out. Captain, I'm starving. If we don't eat soon, I'm not sure I can keep going. We haven't had a bite to eat in 2 days. Hush, I see a village down below. What does it matter? They won't feed us. Soldier 2, everywhere we've gone, it's the same. No food to spare. People are afraid of strangers. Especially soldiers, Captain. The war has left them worry. What do you think worry means? Like nervous or scared? Let's see if we can convince them to help us. Nearby, 3 children climb in a tree, overhear the soldiers, and speak softly to one another. They do look hungry, but my parents won't give them a bite. All we have is potatoes and hardly enough for us. All we have is carrots. I would love a crispy carrot. All we have to eat are turnips. The children look at one another. My grandma says that many years ago, folks would share their food. So do you notice how when the narrator speaks, they just kind of let them know what is going on in the story. So we kind of have an idea of what is going on. They'd sing and dance together and laugh. I can't imagine that. What's that? Do you hear whispers? The children scatter like birds. Uh-oh. Okay, so now we're into scene 2. So the narrator's going to kind of introduce us to what's happening. The children take a shortcut back to town and arrive just before the soldiers. Guess what, Father? We spied some soldiers in the woods. The poor men look as if they haven't eaten for days. What? That is terrible. We must warn the town. Soon the townspeople are in a panic. Oh, dearie, dear me. Quick, Mary, hide our food. They look so hungry, Mother. Couldn't we just give them a bit? I'm sorry, Mary. Hard times make hard hearts. All right. Where do I put the carrots? Under the bed. There's a knock on the door. Stay quiet. Maybe they'll go away. Please, we mean no harm. We just ask for a small bite to eat. Anything you can spare, or just a pile of crumbs. We aren't picky. Go away from here. We have nothing for you. The soldiers knock on every door, and each time the answer is the same. Go away! Scene 3. So the narrator's going to let us know what's happening now. Discouraged, the soldiers stand in the middle of the town square. The children are once again spying on them. They don't realize that the captain knows they are watching and listening. Captain, we must leave this village. It's no use. I have an idea. Since there's no food to give us, let's make food for them. Captain, how can we do that? Simple enough. We'll make them stone soup. Stone soup? Stone soup? Mary, Edward, and George look at one another with surprise and curiosity. Wink. Yes, the most delicious soup of all from my secret recipe. Yes, of course. I can practically smell it now. But we'll need a large pot, won't we? George jumps down from his hiding place. My mother has the biggest pot because she's the best cook of all. I'll help you get the pot. Hey, wait for me! And soon the other children appear from their hiding places. We'll need plenty of water, too, and wood for the fire. I can use my pail. We'll gather wood. And the children scurry off in excitement. So what can we infer about the captain? I like when why do we think he loudly said it right there? Because I think he wanted the children to know he knew they were there, or secretly know. I laugh. It kind of made me laugh when he was like, confused, when it said it was kind of confused. Did you notice I went, Captain? How can we do that? So I didn't say the word for confused, but I acted out that way. And it said the children scurry off in excitement. What do you think scurry means? Yeah, like they ran off really, really fast. So tomorrow we're going to finish reading this play.